Wish that I could find the words to describe you now, as I'm lying next to you and the world goes quiet. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. In a world where hope grows thin, you've completed me, and the story left within tells me how to breathe. Wish that I could make you see how you fit me perfectly, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands. The one to make things right, and I fall for you again. We've been through it all. You're the one who understands.
Good evening and welcome. We stand here today in the presence of God, family, and friends to witness the marriage of Emily and Justin on this beautiful summer day. In marriage, we give ourselves freely into the hands of the one we love. And in doing so, each of us receives the love and trust of the other as our most precious gift. All of you are Emily and Justin's community, and each of you has played some part in bringing them to this moment. They want to thank you for being here to share their special day. Emily and Justin would like to ask for God's blessing and to pay a special tribute to those who have passed but are here in our thoughts today and always. Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create your marriage, only you can do that. Through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting and believing in each other, through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the important things matter and to let go of the rest. What this ceremony can do is to witness and affirm the choice you make to stand together as life mates and partners. Every couple has a story, and here is Emily and Justin's. Emily and Justin met in 2017 in September. One of their first dates was in Portsmouth. They had a great time with each other, and Portsmouth became one of their favorite places. On earlier dates, they went to places that still hold a special place in Emily's heart. These places include, of course, Portsmouth, where they are thrilled to be getting married today, La Querida, and Starbucks. La Querida is still a favorite of both Emily and Justin, and a place they've had countless dates at since. Emily and Justin met many times for coffee at Starbucks early in the relationship, in between opposite working schedules so they could spend some time together. But nowadays, when Emily gets Justin to go to Starbucks, he vows, "This is the last time we're coming here," after the 20 to 40 minute wait in the drive-thru. Justin and Emily quickly became each other's best friend. As much as they loved going out, they enjoyed hanging out and spending time at home. Justin already had Lola prior to meeting Emily, and Lola stole Emily's heart very fast. She quickly became Lola's favorite, as much as Justin doesn't like to admit it. They love taking Lola for walks and relaxing on the couch. Justin and Emily consider themselves homebodies, and they don't care what others think of that. And then, of course, there's DJ Wheeler, who has introduced Emily to countless amazing songs and endless classic movies that they are now some of their favorites to watch time and time again. Justin also loves teaching Emily about history with his impressive bank of knowledge. The proposal. The proposal was rather spontaneous. Justin wasn't sure how to do it, so he popped the question at home. Neither of them liked being the center of attention, and he doubted Emily would want him to propose in public. So Justin proposed to Emily in the living room of their home, with the fireplace going, which is their very favorite place to be with each other, and their Lola girl. Justin and Emily are just a couple of cozy homebodies, and this was the perfect spot to be together. Justin believes that initially Emily didn't believe him and may have been in shock. Emily, of course, said yes, and here we are today. Justin sums up his feelings about Emily this way. I love Emily because she is the nicest person I've ever met. She always puts others before herself and genuinely cares about people. Emily is my best friend and is the person I want to always be with. I think she is beautiful and has a fun personality. She's my biggest fan and has always supported me and pushed me to be better. My schedule is not easy and can be hard on a relationship, but we ensure we spend as much time together as we can. We are different in many ways, that's for sure, but we make the best team. And Emily ends with this. From the very start of meeting Justin, he was so dependable. In conversations, in making time to see me, and communicating, in difficult situations, in every other aspect. He made me feel so secure in our relationship from the start, and that made it so easy to fall in love with him. Justin is continuously the man I am proud of. He works tirelessly in an often thankless career, and he is a rock of our family and will do whatever it takes to support us. Justin and I can have different opinions on things and still work together and support one another. And most important of all, he makes me laugh, he makes me feel accomplished and strong, and he is my very best friend. End quote. Today's celebration is not that of a couple on the outset of a new relationship, but that of something special that has grown and strengthened through the time. Emily and Justin have chosen a reading entitled How Falling in Love is Like Owning a Dog by Taylor Mali. First of all, it's a big responsibility, especially in a city like Manchester. So think long and hard before deciding on love. On the other hand, love gives you a sense of security. When you're walking down the street late at night and you have a leash on love, ain't no one gonna mess with you. Because crooks and muggers think love is unpredictable. Who knows what love could do in its own defense? On cold winter nights, love is warm. It lies between you and lives and breathes and makes funny noises. Love wakes you up at all hours of the night with its needs. It needs to be fed so it will grow and stay healthy. Love doesn't like being left alone for long, but come home and love is always happy to see you. It may break a few things accidentally in its passion for life, but you can never be mad at love for long. Is love good all the time? No. No. Love can be bad. Bad love. Very bad love. Love makes messes. Love leaves you little surprises here and there. Love needs lots of cleaning up after. Sometimes you just want to get love fixed. Sometimes you want to roll up a piece of newspaper and swat love on the nose. Not so much to cause pain, just to let love know, don't you ever do that again. Sometimes love just wants to go for a nice long walk, like Lola. Because love needs exercise. It will run you around the block and leave you panting and breathless. Pull you in different directions at once or wind itself around you until you're all wound up and cannot move. But love makes you meet people wherever you go. People who have nothing in common but love stop and talk to each other on the street. Throw things away and love will bring them back again and again and again. But most of all, love needs love, lots of it. And in return, love loves you and never stops. In this very special moment, we pause to think about all of the rich experiences of life that have brought Justin and Emily to this high point in their lives. We reflect on the values which they have found through their own strivings, and that within them is the dream of great love and the resource to use that love in creating a home that shall endure. We are especially grateful for the values which have flowed into them from those who have loved them and nurtured them and pointed them along life's way. The heritage each brings to this commitment will continue to be an important element in their lives and now will be shared between them. May every desire you have for your love be fulfilled, and may you be given the vision with which to clearly behold one another, the listening with which to perceive one another most genuinely, and the endless generosity of spirit with which to nourish one another's soul and sweetly keep the promises you make here today. Justin and Emily, I remind you that marriage is a precious gift, a lifelong dedication to love, and a daily challenge to love one another more fully and more freely. Emily and Justin have written their own vows. Ladies first.
Justin, I remember when you first moved into our home and you caught a mouse with your bare hands. I knew you were a keeper after that. You are brave and bold, but have a soft spot for a few special things in this world, like Lola and dying dinosaurs in Jurassic World. Your hard work amazes me. You are responsible and determined. I am so proud of all you've accomplished in your life so far, and this is just the beginning. I can't wait to continue to be impressed by all you have yet to do. You are my best friend, the person I can't wait to get home from work to the few times our schedules align. You are the person I love being a couch potato with, the person I love spending 90% of our time creating pretend dialogue for Lola with, and the person I love reciting movie lines and having inside jokes with. I can easily relax with you, but likewise be motivated and inspired by you. I promise to continue being the best Lola mom I can be. I promise to be your biggest support system, whether times are good or times are tough. I promise to be the most faithful and loyal partner and friend, and I promise to always show you with both words and actions how much I love you for the rest of our lives.
Emily, I still remember our first date. We went to La Coretta and I thought you were very quiet and not really into me. But here we are. What I love most about you is having fun, doing the simple things, going for walks, get coffee, just going for a ride. I love our simple little life together and can't wait to continue to make memories with you. Emily, you're the most caring, loving person I know.
Emily, you are the most caring and loving person I know. I think you are strong and beautiful and always try to see the positive in things and are perfect the way you are. You always motivate me to be a better person, and you are the best bulldog mom Lola could ever ask for. What I'm going to promise you that I will always be honest to you, be patient and cherish days like these, and be there for you when things are hard because I know we can get through them together. I love you. May I have the rings? The circle is the symbol of the sun and the earth and the universe. It is a symbol of wholeness and peace. These rings are also symbols of your unity. Your two lives are now joined in one unbroken circle. Wherever you go, you will always return to one another and your togetherness. I, Emily.
I, Emily.
Take you, Justin.
Take you, Justin.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
I take you as you are.
I take you as you are.
Love who you are now.
Love who you are now.
And who you are yet to become.
And who you are yet to become.
I promise to listen to you.
I promise to listen to you.
And learn from you.
And learn from you.
To support you.
To support you.
And accept your support.
And accept your support.
I will celebrate your triumphs.
I will celebrate your triumphs.
And mourn your losses.
And mourn your losses.
As though they were my own.
As though they were my own.
I will love you.
I will love you.
And have faith in your love for me.
And have faith in your love for me.
Through all our years.
Through all our years.
And all that life may bring us.
And all that life may bring us.
I, Justin.
I, Justin.
Take you, Emily.
Take you, Emily.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
I take you as you are.
Take you as you are.
Loving who you are now.
Loving who you are now.
And who you are yet to become.
Who you're yet to become.
I promise to listen to you.
Promise to listen to you.
And learn from you.
Learn from you.
To support you.
Support you.
And accept your support.
Accept your support.
I will celebrate your triumphs.
I will celebrate your triumphs.
And mourn your losses.
Mourn your losses.
As though they were my own.
As though they were my own.
I will love you.
I will love you.
And have faith in your love for me.
Faith in your love for me.
Through all our years.
Through all our years.
And all that life may bring us.
And all that life may bring us.
Beautiful. Now help us engage. Perfect. Now grab each other's hands. Very nice. And now a wedding blessing. Now you will feel no rain, for each will be shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion and your days together be good and long upon the earth. And now the pronouncement. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and kindness that your connection deserves. When frustration, difficulty, and fear assail your relationship, as they threaten all relationships at one time or another, remember to focus on what is right between you, not only the part which seems wrong. In this way, you can ride out the storms when clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for a moment, the sun is still there. And if each of you takes responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and delight. Emily and Justin, by the power vested in me by the state of New Hampshire, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. And let's hear it for Emily and Justin!
Because